And the last poetry or piyut of the Shacharit service on Rosh Hashanah that comes when we have finished the repetition of the Amidah on page 92 is the well-known prayer Avinu Malkenu, in which we recognize God now as a father figure and also as our king. Tradition tells us that this beautiful composition was created as a result of an incident that occurred during the Mishnah times, where there was a drought in Eretz Israel, and the Talmud prescribes a fast for everyone. Not the fast of Yom Kippur, but a fast so we can affect God's judgment and create rain eventually to overcome the drought. And there, the great sage Rabbi Eliezer led the multitude of 24 blessings on the Shmona Esrei, on the Amidah, that was formulated for the occasion of asking for rain. And rain did not come. His disciple, Rabbi Akiva, stepped forward and recited Avinu Malkenu, his own creation. And the rain came. And therefore, this is being part of our liturgy, Avinu Malkenu for Rosh Hashanah, for Yom Kippur. We also have kept it throughout the 10 days of repentance, and it's part of our daily prayer when we go to the Tachanun section, a prayer that is dedicated to us for repentance on a daily basis, except on Shabbat, of course. So this Avinu Malkenu has a connection with rain, has a connection with good times, has a connection with God answering our prayers. And therefore, on the days of judgment, the days of repentance, we include this prayer, as well as during Yom Kippur. So it's recited then at the end of the Amidah, the Shmona Esrei, and it's omitted on Shabbat because we don't ask or pray to God for specific needs on Shabbat, and therefore it's not recited on Shabbat, but has captured the soul of the Jewish people. Avinu Malkenu certainly is a prayer that has trespassed the borders of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and Tachanun, and has gotten to be one of the most beloved prayers that establishes our need for God in the form of a father figure, a mother figure, and also omnipresent and omniscient God that is part of our daily lives. I think that everyone would agree that Avinu Malkenu, though meant as a supplication, is more a confession, in a sense, of our limited power in life. We begin by saying, Avinu Malkenu chatanu lefanecha. Avinu Malkenu, we have transgressed in your presence. We have acted wrong in your presence. Please nullify our destiny, our judgment. Your people, your covenanted people, have suffered. They were in hunger, they were in war, they were destroyed. Please forgive our transgressions. Inscribe us in the book of sustenance. Inscribe us in the book of merit, in the book of forgiveness. All that is included in the Avinu Malkenu. Avinu Malkenu really summarizes the major themes of the High Holy Days. God is judging our lives, we judging our lives, we asking for forgiveness, we promising to change, we coming empty-handed before God. We recognize that we are not just by dust of the earth. All these themes that are beautiful and powerful for our lives at the time of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur are summarized in the Avinu Malkenu. It's so powerful that some of our colleagues have created an alternative version of the Avinu Malkenu that I want you to take a look at on page 93. Recognizing we have no sovereign by God, that you are a Redeemer who acts kindly, that you in some ways sustain us and to allow us to move forward in life, that you give us a strength, you give us life, you control, put at bay our oppressors and our adversaries, that you forgive and you pardon our transgressions, and you come to you fully penitent, asking to be inscribed in the book of life. It's really the most powerful themes of the high holidays are put together in the Avinu Malkenu at the end of the Shacharit service, each day of Yom Kippur and on each day of Rosh Hashanah and on Yom Kippur, and it's going to be repeated in the afternoon of Yom Kippur as the day concludes.